We're here with Dorothy McQueen and the Saskatoon International Folk Dance Club. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Marian. It's so nice to be here. It's always good to talk about the dancing and spread the news about what's going on and who can join. And
that's wonderful. A lot of fun. So what is the Saskatoon International Dance Club?
Saskatoon International Folk Dance Club is a club. It's very recreational. And yes, I am wearing a little bit of an ethnic costume, but it's not necessary. You come wanting to dance. We teach you how to dance. You wear comfortable shoes, comfortable clothing, and we take over from there.
Oh, do you need a partner?
No partners necessary. Yes, that's one thing about our club. It's just inviting for everyone. Bring a partner if you want. But I must say, in our club right now, it's lots of women. Mm-hmm. And so if you come as a man, you're a little special.
Well, there you go. So anyone can come. It doesn't matter what gender.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Well, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And so where do you meet?
We meet at Albert Community Hall on the main floor. In room 13. Our club right now has about 25 members. Not that there's 25 people there every night, but we get a good crowd out. And what we do in the evening is we start right at 7 o'clock. We have what's called a teaching session. So the first hour of our evening is teaching. And we start out the year beginning with beginner dances, and we kind of expand through the year to make them a little harder. After we've done the teaching, of course, we dance the dances that we've taught, but we also have what's called a request board, and there are 3 categories: beginner, intermediate, and advanced. And we go through that schedule so that if you are a beginner, you've just come, you've just learned a couple of dances that we've taught, you can always continue on because every third dance is going to be easy enough for you to pick up. Some people like to stand next to you and help you along, so you can learn dances through the whole evening.
Well, that sounds lovely. So why is it important to dance?
Well, for me, had a little bit of a stressful day or a little bit of a busy day, I go there and I must say my mind is cleared of everything but dance. Because you have to concentrate on what you're doing. Yes, it's a huge repertoire our club has, and as one of the ones that does the instructing, I have to think about it. Mind you, I do relax because I love to dance. I have always danced, so it's just something that's part of me, but it's something that just takes me over and I say, oh, this is my evening.
Well, dance and music is so important and so therapeutic. Yeah. And I believe dance is one of the oldest arts form because they said that the cave people used to dance around the fires. So it's an old art form and a wonderful dance form. So how did it start, this club?
Well, as far as I know, I was not there at the very beginning, but I think it started in about 1980 as a club for international students on the university. So it was related with the university crowd. They moved off the university grounds, and we were that, and then it was originally in Grosvenor Park United Church. And from there on, it became more of a community thing rather than the university thing. University students still come. In fact, we invite the university students in May, the international classes that come for a short term, which is before they can get into university as a student. They come, we invite them, they come for 2 evenings, and we have a blast with them. They are so much fun. And so, like I said, everyone is invited, whether you know how to dance or not. We've had people come in and say, I have wanted to dance all my life. I saw you dancing at the Broadway Street Fair, and I thought, this is something that I want to do. And so we are very welcoming. We find our group is, people come and they say, oh, it was so nice. Everybody was so friendly, and I did learn some dances tonight. They are always amazed. It always scares me, though, when people come in and see us doing 20 dances in an evening and they say, I'll never be able to do that. Because you can.
You just have to start at the beginning, right?
You start.
So what types of dances do you do?
Well, we try to be very international. We try to have dances from all over the world. Just lately, we've added in some Chinese dances that we didn't have before. Most of our dances are from the Balkan European countries, a lot of Israeli. But we have an Australian dance and we have a Japanese dance, and so we try, whenever possible, we try to add some dances in. So, for instance, I was asked to help out with the Norwegian club, and they needed an instructor, and I really didn't know an awful lot of Norwegian dances. So, a couple of the other gals in the club and I went to Red Deer because there was someone coming from Sweden who actually, and one from the States, that taught us some Norwegian dances. So then I can bring that back and teach a Norwegian dance to our club. So now we have included Norway.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. So we gather our information as we can. And we usually have a workshop a year. And we try to invite professionals, shall I say, because that is their life. We've had someone come from Romania. We've had someone come from Holland. Let's see, where else have we had? Anyhow.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. And you know, it for yourself, if you're a self-learning, lifetime learner, it's a great place to be because you learn about cultures of other people. Some of that, you know, geography that I didn't know about, all of a sudden is part of that. So it's almost more than learning. And it is a very interesting activity because I go to Calgary, I can dance with that group. I can go to Edmonton. I can dance with that group because they are international, because they are folk dances. A lot of them have been carried on through years and years. Like you say, maybe not from the cave time, but centuries. They haven't changed. So if you go to a club almost anywhere in the world, even though you can't speak the language, you can speak the language of dance.
So they're saying there's I hear you saying is there's clubs all over the world that do folk dancing, international. So how do you find out about those clubs?
Well, I go on the internet.
Okay.
But I also, because we can travel between cities, especially Calgary, Edmonton, and Saskatoon, have quite a close-knit community of dancers, and so we are always invited to their events that they're happening, that's happening in their cities, and in turn we invite them back, and through that network of people, you get that information. You can always go on the internet, plug in international folk dancing, and I'm sure there is a long list. Also, there is a registry for folk dance groups, and I know our club has it. You know, you're kind of part of that society. But through that little book, you can, if you go away on a holiday, you can find out if there is a dance group in that town, city that you're going to.
So if you want to dance, you can dance. There's an opportunity to dance. So your club is a recreation club, but I know you do other things besides recreation clubs. So talk about that.
Oh, well, because of the interest, it is a recreational club. But some of us get into a little more in-depth. We want to know more. We want to make costumes. I have gone on eBay, and because I was leading a Romanian group, for Folkfest, but we also went down to Regina to dance in Mosaic. So I researched and I bought costumes off eBay so that we could be authentic. And so from that, our Keeners Club that likes to do the harder dances, we do it another night, and from that we have formed an all over the map dancers, and so we go out and perform. We can do the sets we have, or you know, put together dances that we like and choreograph them to suit the situation that you'd like us to dance through.
So if people want to have you come out to the community to do things, they just have to contact you, or how do they do that?
Yeah,
do you have a website? Or?
Well, actually, the Saskatoon International Folk Dancers have a website at sifc.awardspace.com. And on that there is information. My name is included on that. You know, and other groups have popped up. There's an Israeli group that dances at Folkfest. Fortunately, the Israeli pavilion at Folkfest isn't quite as regular as it used to be, but they still dance out as well. So from that recreational situation, it has come into something that's a little more, you know, and I love it, and it keeps me in shape.
Yeah, well, and you look lovely too. We have to talk about your outfit a little bit. Where's that from?
Well, actually, this blouse is from Greece, but it has very Romanian, Croatian-looking embroidery to it. So I quite often use this as a Croatian or a Romanian. The skirt, there again, I just made, and
beautiful job.
Always ribbons on the bottom of a lot of skirts. So this one was actually made for Italian performance. Lovely. So, you know, I must say there's so many things that you can learn.
For sure.
Yeah.
So remind us again, how often do you meet? Where do you meet? Is there a cost? And
yeah, well, we meet on Thursday evenings from September to May. It's indoors at Albert Community Hall, room 13, main floor. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. We usually dance till about 9:30. In the summertime, we dance out in the park, which is free. When you come to our club, the first night is free. We welcome you and see if you are going to enjoy it, because you don't want to pay for something that you're not really going to enjoy. So it's $20 membership for the year, and then you pay $3.50 an evening that you drop in. Or if you don't want a membership to the club, you pay a $5 drop-in fee. If you are a member, though, you're on our list. And another thing we do is socialize. We just had a Halloween party and we all dressed up. None of us were sharks, I must say. And we have Christmas parties and year-end parties when we're going to go outside. We have a picnic. So as well as the dancing, there becomes a very social issue to the club as well.
Thank you very much for being on my show. And you rock. You look wonderful. And if you want to dance, talk to Dorothy.
And Marion can come and join us too. As a past member, we'd enjoy to have you come back and
okay,
dance
thank you very much. That was Dorothy McQueen with the Saskatoon International Folk Dance Club. I hope you enjoyed today's show with Jason Rourke talking about post-traumatic stress disorder and Dorothy McQueen and the Saskatoon International Folk Dance Club. If you'd like to share your story, contact me and tell me why you rock. Thanks for rocking in and having a conversation with Marion. I'm Marion, and you rock.